Well, you told me that that you might use some of that footage from Larry Tee's, guided tour of the Celebrity Club, and I was really glad to get that tour because it's going to be the best space. I think it's the best space I've ever seen. It's like a mating of the Palladium with the pyramid, and the Now Explosion is the pyramid. And Larry Tee is, well, we won't go that far, but he does write a lot of the music and direct it, just like he will the Celebrity Club, I think. And the space itself is so varied and textured, just like Larry Tee and Now Explosion's music. So to me, it's all you get. The picture is, to me, it's all the same picture because it's all wrapped up around Larry Tee and his concept of what clubs and musics and bands and how to dress should be. All of those things are very textural, like cotton fabric or something. So when we went walking around the club, I know what you're going to. I saw that tape that I shot there with Larry Tee, and I know what you're going to do to it. You chop it up so that it won't even look like the tape that I shot. I wouldn't even recognize it probably. And all the fluidity and all the motion will be gone, and all the melting quality of the images and all of that will just disappear because you'll cut it out and just put the dumb things in, like when it wasn't going really good, or when well, I don't know, Dick, you just do what you want to with it, but what's important is the Celebrity Club, not my video of it, but the Celebrity Club itself, and Larry Tee, his trip, not mine. So use my pictures any way you want to.
I tend to think you're right about that. I just tend to think certain systems and... Come on, come on. Here's the hot Catholic church. I think Tom went to this Catholic church. Or maybe this one. Ooh, so fun, so fun. And then in New York, they asked about Atlanta. Well, let me introduce you to a friend of mine, Antonio. This is Nelson, and actually this might end up on the American Music Show, which is coming out of Atlanta, or the Heidi Show. I think it's changed names to Heidi 86. I'm not sure, but anyway, Tony's is the one that's basically in charge of making sure everything's spotless for me here. Of course, he's not doing it alone. He's got a lot of help here, but he's doing a good job.
16.
Too much. Nelson has amazing footage of some of a lot of the really happening New York things.
Forget
This really looks good for Atlanta. Yeah, go ahead up the ladder and let him. See what he's doing. You remember when the day we were here, we discussed it with the DJ and the whole bit. Racks. Yeah, we should, like the old Celebrity Club had a rack here where you could slide, the 12-inch singles, the regular album size records. They lay sideways in there, like this, and the records go like this. Cross right here, but something that where we could face the,
You're gonna do the same thing that over here.
Okay.
How you want it? I mean, how you...
I love Marriage for a New York TV show.
Very good.
Well, here's my friend. I think he's called Chief here. But what's your official title here?
Chief Billy Thunder.
Billy Thunder, and you were the chief of.
Cherokee.
United Cherokee.
1.2 million.
1.2 million, and he has a long resume of other fun things that he's done too. He's didn't you have a record label for a while?
Thunderstar Records. That's still
Thunderstar
there.
Records.
I'm the world's only singing Indian chief.
Really?
Yes.
Great.
I'm the world's only half-breed Indian chief.
Oh no, he's a half-breed. Watch out, Cher. Listen, Cher made it famous, but you know, he's the real thing. Cher is.
Well, we do tributes.
Okay, so and you're gonna have a record coming out fairly soon?
Oh, they're already out.
They're already out.
Yeah,
Great.
we have promotional copies, 45s. I have a tribute I did to the Cherokee Indians called Cherokee, and another one called I Want to Trust You. And the only way they can be gotten at the moment is through Thunderstar Records because it's all for promotion. They're in approximately 400 radio stations right now in the southeast.
Great.
And we're working towards the west. Through the company. Well, I'll see that you get some copies.
Right.
But I'm in the process now going back into the studio to finish the album. They changed back to Chanel's.
The Chanel's?
Yeah.
Now you had a million seller with the Chanel's.
Close to you.
You are. He remembers that. He remembers that song. You said.
The one that was
Great.
a little 15, 16-year-old kid made more money than ever seen in my life.
Boy, I'll bet there's a market for a band called the El Diablos now because it sounds like a current name. It sounds like there's like the Los Fuegos and there's the Del Fuegos and there's another band called the Cruzados.
Well, how's this for a kick in the head? The name of my band is called Hellspike.
Hey, now tell me what does Hellspike mean? Is there something behind Hellspike?
Everything I do is basically Indian oriented because of the Cherokee Indians. The Indians had the stone axes, the spearheads, and what have you of stone. The white men introduced the metal to the Indian. So in the tradition of the Indian, this became a killing weapon or a spike of hell or death. So it's still in the tradition of the Indian heritage. Hellspike is in the band.
That's great.
I'll toss a manager in as well. The record company is Billy Thunderstar Records. Okay. The baby is Billy Thunderstar. That's the Little Chief.
This one?
Yeah.
That's Little Chief. What is it?
Billy Thunderstar.
Little Chief Billy Thunderstar.
He's already been accepted, and we'll need to keep contact. So there's my card.
Well, I don't think that's going to be any problem. You know, I'm going to be down here. Yeah, they can use it.
Anything with me has got to be good.
Here are the bathroom facilities. As we speak, somebody's probably down at the other end saying, "Who in the hell's in the bathroom?" One of these. This is where the action used to be before the new celebrity club opened up at the Hot Charlie's Angels. But listen, since they heard we were in business, they just closed their doors. They said they didn't even want to compete, you know. And here is the women's bathroom, which you don't need to see, but you don't want to go in the women's bathroom. Okay. Now this way is to the front door. This is where they're going to cook up those fabulous TV dinners in the microwave that of course will be famous once we get going. You know how good TV dinners are. And this is the front desk of the hotel when the El Dorado opens. But it's going to be, Tony says it's going to be great, so I don't doubt for a second it'll be really nice. Here, complete with peace signs and zodiac, whatever, was in the strip club that was here before. And Tony saved this for me, and it's not to let it get run off, because you know it's loaded with good ideas here. You know, this is so now explosion here. Thumping and storming. If people get really tired of hanging out in the disco, they can always come in here to get away from the noise, and it's not going to be as loud. It'll be kind of a sitting room type thing as opposed to the crush area. And I love the marble.
Yeah.
So this is where you'll get away from it all. When the music's too loud and you've had one drink too many and you want to get a snack, this is the place to go as opposed to leaving the club and never coming back.
Now, if you want to go for strips and nudes and...
Yeah, heading towards the strip club, and here it is. Isn't it beautiful? It's got such a good stage for you know, Nelson. Here's the Y. Oh, I best not, because I'm sure it's very fragile, but They're great little signs. It gives it a real Las Vegas-y look with all the lights lit up, and especially this is going to be the gay bar. And hidden behind this wall over here, I know you can't see it, but there's an entire stage back there that would be great for like maybe some male dancers and some drag queens. So I think the idea for this room is to maybe have male dancers and drag queens. But if that doesn't get off the ground, I would love to maybe do a disco down here separate from the celebrities so that the music never stops and you can go dance to all hours of the evening, you know, without having to go see a band or something if you're not into bands. Doesn't this remind you of like a Chelsea or something? I would love to see it sort of turn into the Chelsea of Atlanta. We are now in the Larry Tee suite. This is my building. Also has a wonderful view of Atlanta, and also check out the curved windows. You just don't get that just everywhere, you know what I mean? Even in New York, that's kind of a rarity. Actually, on the first floor, the room that's in this spot, 2 floor down, has this bathtub that overlooks the city, so you could take a bath right here and like hang your arm over the ledge and wave to commuters that are rushing into the city as you're bathing in the morning, which would be so nice, so nice. And I used to know if I get really tired of this place that I could go over there, that I don't feel like a captive of my environment. Isn't it great? I just love the mahogany trim. Like those windows and stuff.
Yeah.
I'll watch it. Watch it.
Yeah. Well, you ready? Buddy, can you tell Tony that I headed out?
I thought you stole his curtain.
Yeah, he saved it for me.
I know.
Yeah, just tell him I'll be back on Monday to decide when we're going to open. Everything else is out there.